This is the final season of our Brighton Let's Play series, and I've spent over 200 million to improve the squad. Can we finally win the Champions League this season? What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and this is episode 17 of Brighton's Let's Play. And today we are going to be facing Leeds United and Brentford in our two opening match of our Premier League campaign. And you know what's the best part? I've actually spent over 200 million to improve this squad, and I'm really excited for you guys to meet the new team. Let's get on with it, shall we? My first signing is the permanent signing of João Felix from Atletico Madrid. If you guys remember, right, we actually had him on a loan deal, in the winter transfer window, and we had a clause set with Atletico Madrid. If he played 10 leagues game, we will be signing him, for a fee of 14.75 million. All right, so last season in all of the competition, in 14 appearances, he actually had 7 goal contribution, which is quite good, to be honest, So I'm really excited to see how is he going to be able to fare when he play the full season with us on the left-hand side as an inside forward. All right, so by the way, he is going to be our second choice left winger, obviously behind Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati has been doing wonders from the left hand side. And, to have him on the bench, right, to come in if Ansu Fati is not playing well, I think that is going to be a bonus for us. We are finally having a strong bench. We have a new wing back in the form of Jeremy Frimpong. We actually signed him from Manchester City for 45 million. All right, so to be honest, right, when I compare him to Wenderson, our former right back, right, obviously, Wenderson is better, overall as a right wing back. Okay. But Wenderson was actually kicking out fast. He wanted to leave, so I just let him leave. So I know, it doesn't look that great, for Frimpong, to play as a right wing back, especially when you look at his marking, his tackling, even his passing, his crossing ability, and all of that. But when you look at his physical ability, coming up and down, on the right wing, right? His work rate, his dribbling, I think he's going to be able to make up for it. He's a very consistent player. He loves big matches. He is actually homegrown in nation. So I think these are the qualities that I think will be quite handy for us this season. All right, so Wenderson, I know he had 6 assists for us last season, but to be honest, there were some games where he did not play well at all. So hopefully Frimpong, replacing Wenderson, will be able to do a better job on the right hand side. That is the only thing I'm asking for, because I've actually spent 45 million, and to be honest, he have only had only one Premier League appearances for Manchester City in the whole 3 seasons that he signed for them. All right, so to be honest, this is a very big gamble, but if it pays off, right, this is gonna change, the way we play on the right hand side. So yeah, fingers crossed for this signing. I've signed a new defensive midfielder, and that guy is Thuram from Nice for 80 million. But this transfer actually has the potential to be our most expensive signing in the future, because we have an add-on that will actually rise this transfer fee to 100 million. All right, so easily will be our most expensive signing, and I don't think so. I will ever sign a player that is going to be more expensive than this. All right, so when we look at his attribute, obviously he's more suited to play as a Mazala on attack. He has the capability of going forward, playing as our, third, second fiddle in the penalty box, waiting for that, ball to come in. But for now, for the start, right, I will be playing him as our deep lying playmaker. All right, so in the defensive midfielder position, last season, as you guys know, Andre and Carlos Baleba actually played in that role, and they did not do well at all. All right, so I was really desperate for a defensive midfielder. I saw that Thuram was actually available. He wanted to join us, and we are only paying him about 4.1 million per annum as his salary, which is, to be honest, such a bargain for a player that actually has the current ability of a leading Premier League player. All right, to be honest, I'm also not sure why he actually agreed to join us, to be honest. All right, so but lucky for us, there was no other team going for him, so we actually got a jackpot. I know it's 80 million. It is really high fee, but his debut against Manchester United in the Community Shield, he played really well, 7.1 average rating, and he is showing his work, to play as our quarterback from the defensive midfielder position, creating chances for us, defending well, supporting the defensive line. He's doing really well. Our current most expensive signing is Jeremy Pino from Villarreal that we signed for 85 million pound. And even this transfer actually have a potential add-on that will actually rise up to 96 million. All right, so but it will still will not be more expensive than Thuram. All right, okay, so with Solimash wanted to leave, right, and his contract was expiring at the end of the season. I was forced to sell him. So with Rooney Baji and Facundo Buonate on the right hand side, I really need someone that could actually comes in, bring that position to the next level, and yeah, play well in out, week in week out and all. All right. Okay, so I saw that Jeremy Pino was actually transferred by Villarreal. He wanted to leave Villarreal, and yeah, he chose to join us. I know we are paying a lot of salary, to bring him in. We are paying him about 10 million per annum, but this is the final season of the series. All right, this is the time for me to throw in all the money, to bring in really good players, so that we can actually mount a serious title challenge this season. All right, maybe even going for the quadruple. All right, so this player, he is a super consistent player. He enjoy big matches, and looking at his attribute, right, he is gonna be a menace on the right hand side. I will be playing him as a winger on attack on the right hand side. He's right footed, so obviously I would want him to do that. But I will adjust his personal instruction to ensure that he also goes into the penalty box, because with the finishing of 13, right, I think he can actually create some problem for the defensive line and for the goalkeepers as well. I've also signed a new centre back this season. Inacio, we have actually signed him on a loan deal from Arsenal. All right, so he was actually loan listed. I was looking for a centre back, and to be honest, this was the best option that there was, that we could actually afford, especially. All right. So, to be honest, right, I was not expecting a lot from Inacio at the start of the season, but with the injury that we had to Pavlovic, right? Pavlovic is actually injured, for another 7 days. So he's gonna be missing our first game against Leeds United as well. I actually started him against Manchester United in the Community Shield. And you know what's the best part? He actually scored 2 goals. The only 2 goals that we scored, all right, to ensure that we won the Community Shield. This boy, 23 years old, he scored 2 goals against Manchester United in the Community Shield, in his debut. And it has, in the at the early stages of this series, right, of this season, right, he is our best signing right now. Okay, so we do actually have an optional future fee of 113 million, which I don't think that will ever be triggered, okay, by us, because I don't think he's worth 113 million. But who knows, bro, if he plays well, for us this season, right? Because throughout the series, we have actually known that a lot of our players, they are not really that good. When you look at when you look at the attributes, right, they are more to average and above average players. They are not really, world class players, except for Ansu Fati, that we have in our team, right? Other than that, they are all, really average players that are playing really well together. So anything can actually happen. But to pay 113 million, I think that might be a little bit over my budget, I would say. Even if I have the money, right, 130 million, I think I'll be able to get a better quality center back. But this season is going to be ending, in season 3, the series is going to be ending. All right, so I don't think I will be signing any more player after this. All right, but who knows? Okay, because we do have a lot of transfer budget and wage budget for us to spend. We have over an excess of 21 million per annum for us to spend, and a transfer budget of 62 million. You guys must be thinking, how come Brighton actually has a lot of money for them to spend? I can show it to you guys here. The transfer debt is only 25 million. So it is not like I'm actually putting all this transfer fee into installments and everything, and creating a lot of debt for the club. I'm not doing any of that. It is all sensible transfers that I've done. And I've actually sold some players as well, to fund all of the transfers. So now let's talk about the players that I have sold. So Wenderson, I have sold him to Al Ittihad for 42.5 million. Like I mentioned to you guys, he was actually very unhappy. He wanted to leave. Al Ittihad, actually came in our offer of 42 million. I know we have actually, got a loss in this, 2 million loss. But with that money, right, we have actually invested. We signed Frimpong, for 45 million. And look at this, Al Ittihad is actually paying 32.41 million per annum for this player who was not even playing well for us. If you look at this, in last season, right, in 30 appearances in the Premier League, 6.93 average rating with 6 assists. No, not what I was expecting. I don't think he's worth that 32.4 million that Al Ittihad is paying him. All right, so we have actually sold Carlos Baleba to Nice. We signed a defensive midfielder from them and we sold them a defensive midfielder for 27 million with the potential add-ons that can rise up to 36.5. All right, this is a player that I really wanted to grow. I really wanted to develop because when I saw his potential at the start of this series, right, this is not a player that I signed. It was already signed by the AI. All right, so I really wanted to develop him as a deep lying playmaker. I gave him a lot of appearances. If you look at this, in our first season, right, Carlos Baleba actually have 25 appearances and last season 27 appearances, but he did not play well at all. And he was not even developing. If you look at this, 6.95 average rating, which was quite great, for the first season. But last season, he did not play well at all. 6.88 average rating. I know he had more goal contribution, than the first season, but yeah, he's not developing, he's not playing well. So that is the reason why I actually decided to cash on him. And yeah, 36.5 millions, I think is really, really good. All right, so Solly March, like I mentioned to you guys, when he left, that was the reason I was actually looking for a right winger. We sold him to Real San Sebastian for 25 million. His contract was actually expiring at the end of the season. He wanted to leave. So rather than losing him on a free, I just decided to cash on him. If you look at him, if we compare him to Jeremy Pino, right, I don't think I'm going to be doing him justice at all. All right, but when we compare him to Jeremy Pino, this is how they look like. There's no comparison at all. Jeremy Pino is way better than Solly Marsh, I know Solly Marsh is a legend of Brighton, but he wanted to leave. It is not that I transfer listed him and forced him out of the door. He wanted to leave, so I let him leave. Okay. Adam Webster, we actually sold him to Leicester City. How much did you sell it? For 22.5 million. Same thing, his contract was expiring at the end of the season. He also wanted to leave. That is the reason why I signed Inacio, to replace Adam Webster. I've also sold the likes of Simon Enriga, Noel Tatum, Kolosowski, and yeah, these are the reason. If you look at this, the total transfer out, I've actually accumulated, 142 million of transfer value, transfer fee. All right, so that is the reason. If you look at this, it is only a negative 80 million of transfer fee net that I've actually spent this season. So that is the reason why I don't have a lot of debt. Okay, all right, and I still have a lot of money for me to spend. Yeah, there's still another 2 more weeks for the transfer window to be shutting down, so I still have the money for me to spend, and maybe I will do that. Okay, guys. So with all of the signing that I've done, right, I've actually separated our team into two teams. It's going to be the best 11 and the second 11. So Lucas Perry in goal, Sergio Gomez on the left hand side, Pavlovic and Joan Foyt as our two centre back, Frimpong on the left hand side, Thuram will be the defensive midfielder, Billy Gilmore is our central midfielder, Ansu Fati on the left hand side, Smith Rowe is our shadow striker, Jeremy Pino is our right winger, and Evan Ferguson, as you know, as our pressing forward. Alright, so that is our best 11, and our second 11 is this. Alright, so Nicholas Heddle in goal. So I'm actually a little bit torn between Nicholas Heddle and Bud Verbruggen, because Verbruggen actually come back from his loan as well. Last season we sent him on a loan to Nice, and he did quite well. 28 appearances in League 8 clean sheet. I know he conceded 33 goals, but he developed quite well as well, and he's looking like a really good goalkeeper. So we currently have 3 very capable goalkeepers in our hand right now. So there's going to be a lot of rotation in the goalkeeping position as well this season. All right, so Patrick Dorgu, Inacio, Luis Dang, and Lamte, as our 4 defensive line. Andre is our deep lying playmaker. Matt O'Reilly is our central midfielder. João Felix, Enkiso, Rooney Baji behind Marcos Leonardo. And this is the team that I will be starting against Leeds United here today. All right, it's not going to be our best 11. Our second 11 will be playing against Leeds United. You know what? This thing has been very long. Let's just get into the game, and I will see you when we face Leeds United. Alright, so we are going to have our first highlight here in the 5th minute. It's going to be Patrick Dorgu taking the free kick shot to Inacio. Now Matt O'Reilly with the possession, passing it to Rooney Baji. All the way back to Luis Dang. to Tariq Lamptey on the right hand side. What is he going to do? He's going to be playing it to Enkiso. Now back to Tariq Lamptey again on the right hand side. There's no one supporting him. He had to play it back to Louis Dunk. Now Louis Dunk to Tariq Lamptey, Matt O'Reilly trying to look for Rooney Baji there, but it was intercepted by Wobber from Leeds United. Tackle, that was a great tackle by Rooney Baji, but unfortunately we could not win back the possession. Now Sinisterra for Leeds United, playing it back to Struijk. Struijk, what is he going to do? Playing it to Ampadu. Ampadu to Grueff to Mark Rosa. Now Perkins for Leeds United. Lost the possession to Inacio. That was a great tackle by Inacio. And now Marcos Leonardo is with the possession. Now Rooney Baji in the penalty box. That was a very clean finish by Rooney Baji there. 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in, and we have taken the lead. 1-0. Oh my God. Look at that passing play from our team there. Look at Marcos Leonardo. He found that run of Rooney Baji. He just got past the two defenders. There was no chance for them. His shot actually hits the inside of the post. No chance for Okoye for a save there. And it went in for our first goal. Okay, guys, so there's another 5 more minutes left for the first half to end. There's been no highlight at all since our first goal that was scored by Rooney Baji there. And finally, we are going to have a free kick here. Okay, I think that free kick was actually taken very fast at Enkiso. I'm not sure what happened there. Matt O'Reilly actually took that shot. I think it was saved by Okoye. It rebounded back to Enkiso. Enkiso just headed it towards the goal. Alright, so Okoye was already on the ground. There was no chance for him to get up on time to make that save. And it was the easiest goal that Enkiso will ever score. Oh, it was actually blocked by the defender. It was Wobber. Oh, Wobber blocked that shot. It rebounded to Enkiso and he headed it home. And the first half is going to end with the scoreline 2-0. We are looking really in control here. Although we are not controlling the possession, right? But look at this, with Matt O'Reilly, Rooney Baji, Enkiso, João Felix, and Marcos Leonardo playing really, really well. And our defensive line, to be honest, they don't have much to work with today because Leeds United have only had 2 shots and only 1 shot on target. So it has been a very, very quiet game by Leeds United here. And I really hope on the second half, we are going to be able to hold on to this lead. Alright, so it's going to be a free kick here. João Felix is going to be taking that free kick, trying to look for Rooney Baji on the far post. Headed clear by Leeds United, but João Felix got into the loose ball, passing it to Enkiso. Oh, that was a good tackle by Christensen. Now Okoye with the possession for Leeds United, playing it to Wobber. Wobber to Struijk. Mark Rosa back to Wobber again. On the left-hand side, what is he going to do? He's going to find a pass to Perkins. Perkins back to Wobber there. Wobber, Mark Rosa. Okay, that was a great tackle by Matt O'Reilly, and we have a chance for another attacking display here. Now Enkiso all the way inside, he got past everyone and he scored his second goal of this game, his second goal of the season, and our third goal in this game. Look at that. That was such a fast-paced attacking, attempt there. Look at that. Enkiso just got past his marker. He saw the space that he could actually, exploit there. There was Marcos Leonardo, there was João Felix, Rooney Baji in the penalty box. He did not need them. He just scored it on his own. All right, so let's see. There's another 25 minutes to go, right? Let's see if we can actually hold on, to this lead. Maybe we can score more, but I just want to get a clean sheet as well. Last season we did not have a lot of clean sheet. All right, so let's see, with our new signings and all, right, let's see if we can actually keep a clean sheet. And Matt O'Reilly almost scoring his first goal of the season here. We are at the 72 minutes. Let's make a few subs. Marcos Leonardo is tired. I'm going to be taking him off for Evan Ferguson. Alright, so let's see. Enkiso, I'm going to be letting him play on because there's another one more goal. He will be looking for his hat-trick. I don't want to, take that away from him. Dorgo, Patrick Dorgo is actually on a yellow card. I'm going to be taking him off. I don't want any of our players to getting sent off. Alright, so now let's look at Capren Thuram. I'm going to confirm the change. 3 subs done. And let's play on. So it's going to be a free kick here for us. João Felix playing it short to Enkiso. Looking at his hat trick. Oh my God, he was looking for his hat trick. That shot was so close. I think it was only 2 to 3 inch, difference there. It went over the crossbar and now it's going to be a goal kick here. Playing it long to James. James to Grueff. Oh, that was a good tackle by João Felix. And Evan Ferguson has a chance for a shot and he took that shot. Unfortunately, it is out for a goal kick. Alright guys, so since we are leading by 3 goals, right, let's just make a few changes here. Rooney Baji, I'm going to be taking him off for Jeremy Pino. He's really tired. And you know what? Let's bring in Frimpong as well, for his Premier League debut for us. All right, so all the 5 subs are done. There's another 5 more minutes to go. I don't think there's going to be any more, yeah, any surprises here at all. We are leading. We have been comfortably, playing against this Leeds United team. Easy game, to be honest, here. Enkiso now to João Felix. João Felix to Matt O'Reilly. Enkiso in the penalty box. Can he score his hat-trick finally? Okoyo, that was a great save by him in the near post. Oh my God. Now we have a chance to make it 4-0 here. Jeremy Pino is going to be taking that corner. Looking for Evan Ferguson in the far post. Handled by Leeds United's defender there, but we still have the possession. Alright guys, so this was an easy tie. We managed to keep a clean sheet against Leeds United and we won handsomely against them. 3-0 the scoreline. And it was never in doubt, to be honest, with the way our team played, right? Yeah, it was just an easy game. Alright guys, so we are going to be playing Brentford next in the Premier League, so do not go anywhere. I will see you guys in a while. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Brentford here today. It's going to be Lucas Perry in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Sergio Gomez, Inacio, Juan Foyt and Frimpong. Thuram will be our deep lying playmaker behind Billy Gilmore, Ansu Fati, Smith Rowe, and Jeremy Pino will be behind Evan Ferguson as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright, so it's the 20th minute of this game and we are going to have a first highlight and it's going to be a corner for us. Jeremy Pino taking that corner, trying to look for someone in the near post. Headed clear by them, but he still has the possession now to Thuram. Thuram, can he score his first goal? Oh my God, that was a great attempt by him, but it actually hits the post. And we still have the possession here. And Billy Gilmore! Oh my God. Alright, so that was actually deflected off by Brentford's defender, and now we are going to have a corner. Sergio Gomez taking that corner, trying to look for Evan Ferguson in the far post. He's still trying to win the possession. He just ran out for a throw-in. Alright, you know what guys, I'm going to demand more here. It has been 32 minutes of this game and we have not scored our first goal here. I know we are playing against Brentford, but we have a better team right now. And now Jeremy Pino lost the possession to Henry. On the left hand side, trying to look for Lo Celso. And now to Pinnock again, to Henry. Mbuemo, okay, Frimpong got into the loose ball now. Thuram playing it to Jeremy Pino. Back to Frimpong again. Frimpong to Pino to Ferguson, and I think he's offside. Yeah, the leg, the flag has been raised by the linesman. That was a great passing play that we did. Pino, if you look at all the highlights, right, he has been the man, of the moment. He has been linking up all the plays and all, but yeah, too late. Ferguson was actually way offside there. Okay, so we are going to have most probably our final attempt in the first half here. And now Juan Foyt is with the possession. What is he going to do? He's going to be playing it to Thuram. Thuram now to Juan Foyt again. To Billy Gilmore. What is actually getting a little bit harder for me to, separate our players, Smith Rowe with a shot. Oh my God, he was so close. But it actually got over the crossbar and the first half is going to end with a draw of 0-0. If you look at this, Brentford, right, they have been controlling the possession, but they don't have a single shot in this game. We are creating a lot of chances, but our finishing has been way off today. I'm not sure what is going on. I'm going to tell the team that I'm really not happy. And I'm going to start the second half. And we are going to demand more at the early minutes of the second half here. And it is going to be a corner here. Sergio Gomez taking that corner, trying to look for Inacio in the near post. Headed clear by Brentford's defender. They are really hanging on there, and we are trying to knock on their door. And Gilmore! That was a good chance, that was a good attempt to go. Okay, it's going to be a free kick here for Brentford to Pinnock, Henry. Now, are they going to get their first shot on target? Thuram headed it clear, won back the possession, and now the possession is with Billy Gilmore. Can we launch an attack here? Ansu Fati to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, he have Evan Ferguson. He found a pass to Pino, and Jeremy Pino could not score. He was one-on-one with the keeper. And we have won another corner here. Sergio Gomez, can we please score from at least one set piece? Seriously? Alright guys, so I need to make a few changes here. If you look at this, Ansu Fati is not playing well. He's on a 6.5. I'm going to be bringing in Marcos Leonardo for him. Smith Rowe is super tired. He's playing well, but he's super tired. So I'm going to bring in Enkiso. Alright, so Inacio is on a 6.5 as well. Let's bring in Pavlovic. He just came back from his injury. He was out for 2 weeks. And he can actually play, Yeah, so let's bring him on. Hopefully he can score from the set piece that we have been having a lot of corners, especially, but we are not doing anything with it. I'm gonna demand more here. Let's see. Come on, guys. There's another 20 more minutes to go. We really need to find a winner. At least one goal. Brentford have done nothing in this game. I'm really afraid. This is football manager. If they go on to get their first shot on target, right, I'm sure that they will be scoring from there. Okay, so Turam also not had a good game. You know what? Let's play Billy Gilmore as our deep playing playmaker. Turam, you play as a Mazala on attack. Let's see if you can do better going forward. Alright, so Frimpong is on a yellow card. Let's bring in Tariq Lamte and we are going attacking. Stop looking for the overlap. We are going to go slightly more direct, run at defense. And you know what? Distribute to flank, take shot. Stop taking short kicks. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we have an immediately highlight here. Immediate highlight. Come on, demand more already. I've already shot demand more. You need to score here, guys. Okay. Come on, Gomez. Taking that throw in. Look for Enkiso. He found Enkiso. Now, Marcos Leonardo in the penalty box. He found a pass to Evan Ferguson. Oh my god. What is this? Flecken. Brentford's goalkeeper, right? He's on a 7.3 average rating and he's really keeping them in a game, Until now, they really don't have a single shot in this game, If they manage to get a draw, right, this is an amazing defensive play that they have done. Pino is offside. He's offside. We have had 2 disallowed goals in this game. Why are we not? We are creating a lot of chances. What is going on with our strikers? Our attacking, our attacking midfielders, right? Especially like Ansu Fati, Smith Rowe. They are all capable of scoring goals. I'm not sure what is going on against this Brentford team here today. My god, he was clearly offside there. There's another 3 more minutes of added time to go and looks like we are going to end this game with a draw. Oh my god. We had 9 shot on target, 22 total shot with an XG of 2.89. And we did not manage to score a goal. And the man of the match, obviously, Mark Flecken. Who is this guy? He's not even a good goalkeeper. And he managed to keep a clean sheet against us, with 9 shot on target. 9 saves in a game, guys. My goodness, this was just not our day, right? I'm really not happy. Oh my. We really needed to win this match. Looks like we have, got got 1 win and 1 draw in our first 2 matches. And one great thing is we actually managed to keep a clean sheet, in both of the matches. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye-bye.